Welcome to Cake Bites, where we go rapid fire with this week's rule breaker. Fast questions, real answers, zero corporate polish. I'm your host, Elizabeth Bieniek. Let's dig in. We're here with Gregory for Cake Bites. Gregory, are you ready to dive in?
I am so excited. Let's do this.
All right, let's jump in. My first question is, what is a common myth you'd like to debunk, or one thing you wish everybody understood about your line of work?
This is so applicable, being a coach, because it seems like these days everyone and their mom calls themselves a coach on the internet. So
Yes.
The myth I want to bust is that coaching is telling people what to do. Coaching is not telling people what to do. It's not giving them advice. True coaching is creating a space to explore and co-create with a client where you as coach are an expert in the process of peeling back the layers and helping clients go inside, I call it inner excavation, to find the answers within, because they're the expert of their life. They're the expert of their job. I am there to guide the process, to help them discover, and then to mirror back and reflect things that are going to help them move forward. But it is not to tell them what to do.
Smart distinction. Good. What is the worst career advice you have ever received?
I haven't received this personally because I have not met Scott Galloway. And I really like Scott Galloway. I will caveat this with that. He talks about, instead of trying to figure out what your purpose is or what you're passionate about, he talks about you should double down on the things you're good at in your career. And you should just ride that out, because eventually you'll get so good at the thing that you will have a level of mastery and competence. And with that will bring opportunities like status, money. He uses the word mating opportunities. And I really disagree with that, just on a sample size of one based on my own life. I was good at finance. And if I stayed in the financial world and just doubled down, I would have become more competent. I would have gained mastery eventually. And I also would not have had my soul, and I would be depressed. And I would be so sad because that just wasn't the right path for me. So even if you're good at something, I think it always pays to ask some of those deeper questions. What would I do if I had all the money in the world? What makes me come alive? When do I feel my best? And what am I doing when I feel my best? So that's my kind of not short answer.
Gotcha. I think I have to credit Goodwill Hunting for changing my perspective on that.
Yes.
What is one thing you think more people would be successful if they did?
Easy. Talk to strangers. It will increase the opportunities in your life. I've had so many fun things come from talking to strangers, and you also just develop the ability to create connection quickly. I call it flirting with life. I heard that first from, I think, Charlie Hupert of Charisma on Command. You talk to the cashier at the grocery store. You talk to the old man on the street. You talk to the cute girl that you see in a restaurant. It doesn't matter who it is, just talk to more strangers and build that connection muscle.
Excellent advice. What is your favorite book and why?
Okay, I have two. Favorite book that's a little more on the businessy side, but it's really not, because it's about rejuvenation and freeing up some time in your life, is called 4,000 Weeks. The subline is Time Management for Mortals. It is not a productivity book. It's antithetical to a productivity book, and I highly recommend it, especially for a lot of my clients who are busy executives. Your future self will thank you. You should read that. And then I have to give a shout out to Rejection Proof. That is the book that inspired me to go on the 100 Days of Rejection Challenge. It is all about trying to get rejected in hilarious ways and what happens when people either say yes or they say no, and you ask why.
Ooh, all right. I'm a big fan of the first one, and I'm adding the second one to my reading list. What do you want to be remembered for?
Ultimately, I want to be remembered for how people felt when they spent time with me. I think energy and how we make other people feel is so important. You know what it's like. You hang out with one friend and you feel on fire, and you get home and you feel like you want to go run 10 miles. And then you hang out with another friend and they kind of suck some of your energy away, and they're energy vampires. So I want to be remembered as someone who helped other people feel more alive anytime we spent time together.
All right, my last question. This is Cake on Tuesday, so I have to ask, what is your favorite kind of cake?
I stick to the basics. I keep it simple. I like a good, simple chocolate cake.
All right, can't go wrong with chocolate. Gregory Russell Benedikt, thank you for being here for Cake Bites.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth. This was a blast.
Thanks for joining another Cake on Tuesday celebration of beautiful disruption. Please share it, review it, and find more innovative stories at podcast.cakeontuesday.com. I'm Elizabeth Benedikt. Be bold, stay curious. Now go have some cake.